this move makes a lot of sense. What's going on YouTube? It's your man Boys for Life coming at you with another video. So the Cowboys signed Andy Dalton, and boy, does this make a lot of sense. It's funny because I legit, like, after I knew Dalton was going to be released, I was just saying, after he got released, I was like, wouldn't that be some shit if the Cowboys picked him up? Wouldn't that be some shit if the Cowboys picked him up? So they released him, and I forgot all about it. It you know, it was whatever. And then I'm searching through YouTube, and I see that he's released, which I already knew. It's just a video I hadn't watched. And I thought to myself, you know what? The Cowboys should go after Dalton. I thought it again. Like, the Cowboys should go after Dalton, have him be a good backup. That's what he's going to be there for. And then 10 seconds later, I get a notification on my phone talking about the Cowboys signed Andy Dalton to a 1-year deal, and it's guaranteed $3 million. So if he doesn't play, he doesn't see the field, he's not going to get that $7 million. So these people, Cowboy fans and every other fan, first I need to address the Cowboy fan. Cowboy fans need to calm down. You need to calm down, because the deal is worth $7 million. That don't mean he's going to make $7 million. He is guaranteed $3 million. Okay, $3 million, and to have a caliber quarterback like Andy Dalton be your backup for $3 million, I'm all for it. It is a great move and puts leverage back into the Cowboys' hand, not so much Dak Prescott. Okay, I mean, we all know that a deal's going to get signed, it's going to happen, but the leverage goes back to the Cowboys, because now the Cowboys can say, okay, Dak, you want to hold out? That is fine. We got a quarterback in Andy Dalton. We got the best backup in the NFC East, in the NFC, possibly in the NFL, in Andy Dalton. And he took shit team like the Bengals with shit players, a shitty offensive line, a mediocre defense, a top of the line wide receiver in AJ Green, not gonna say elite caliber type, but a top of the line type of guy, and mix and match run game, and he took them to the playoffs. Granted, he never won, but imagine what he can do with a team like the Cowboys. Because let's face it, we upgraded positions, okay? I'm not saying Dak Prescott upgraded himself, but the positions around Dak Prescott got upgraded immensely compared to what it was last year and the years prior. I mean, it has. Let's face it, it has. And with Andy Dalton being Andy Dalton, I think that even though he's going to be he's going to get backup money and play as a backup, because let's face it, oops, my bad. Let's face it, Dak Prescott is not going to get replaced by Andy Dalton. The only way that anything will ever happen is if Dak Prescott gets hurt, Dak Prescott holds out. That's it, and that's why I'm saying that this signing puts the ball back in the Cowboys' court. It does. It does. It's a great signing. I loved it. I love it, and it's funny. Now let me speak to the fan bases that aren't the Cowboys, because they want to say that they know what's going on, that they know moves before us, they know that this and that us signing Andy Dalton shows that we show no what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Son of a bitch. I can't even think. Not interest. Shit. I can't even think of the word. They show no. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank on the word that I need. It's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, let's keep moving forward. Trust. There you go. They show no trust in Dak Prescott. But that's not the case. That's not the case at all. This is what I mean by it makes sense. It makes sense because, well, it's better than having Cooper Rush back there. Because let's say Dak Prescott does hold out. Let's say Dak Prescott wants, and it's not the 40 mil that he wants a year, guys. Let's get that straight. I don't think it's the 40 mil. From what I've heard, they have agreed on the salary. It's the number of years. I think they're off by 1 year. One wants 4, one wants 5. I think that's what the hold off is. So this is an anticipation move. Anticipating Dak Prescott does hold out. We have a very good quarterback in Andy Dalton there, and I'm happy about it. I'm excited. I like this move. This will be if Dak Prescott doesn't play it down this year because he wants to hold out for money, and Andy Dalton rises and shines and does something that no Cowboy quarterback has done in 25 years, 26 years, right? Where are we at? 95. Yeah, 25 years. Best believe that Andy Dalton probably won't get because let's face it, the Cowboys are first of releasing and firing a coach that just won you a Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised if Andy Dalton took us someplace that we haven't been in 25 years with the team that we have around us, and he gets a contract somewhere else. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't. But I also wouldn't be surprised if Andy Dalton got the fucking bank thrown at him because he took us someplace that we haven't been in 25 years. So let's look. I mean, we're not going to look at stats right now, but the stats that I just want to talk about is for the Dak guys out there. Because let's face it, I like Dak. I like Andy Dalton as a player. I've always thought he was a good quarterback. It's just the team he has around him was trash, bro. The coach, Marvin Lewis, couldn't get you to the playoffs, but couldn't win you a playoff game. Now we got a Super Bowl caliber coach, and you got Andy Dalton, who's a very good quarterback, who's a little bit more accurate than, or maybe a lot more accurate than Dak Prescott, and throws the ball a little bit harder. So, like I said, I like the move. I'm excited about it. This puts leverage back in the Cowboys' court to sign Dak Prescott, because Dak Prescott is not going to want to hold out and lose out, because let's face it, I really do not think that there is going to be no place other than Dallas that Dak can go and make 35, 40 mil, 32 mil a year, at a starting spot. There's no place. I honestly think there's no spot in the NFL but Dallas. And that's because we know who he is, we know how he plays, and we put the pieces around him together. No one's going to want to start over with a quarterback going into his 5th, 6th year. Nobody. So Dak Prescott's best bet is to stay here. And, the Cowboys could offer him less money. The Cowboys could offer him less years on his contract. A whole bunch of shit could play out with what just happened. It can. So it is what it is. I'm excited about it. It's going to be one of the most underrated signings of the NFC. I mean, not of the year. I wouldn't say under the radar, because a lot of NFC East team, or all the NFC East teams are talking about it. So, like I said, I like it. It's a good move. I can't wait. NFL is supposed to put out the schedules next week, as late as next week, I think, is what I've heard. But we'll see. So I'm excited about that. But that's all I got. I'm out. Peace.